Hey guys, Mark Holmes here with Walt from Better for Business and all. If this is not right, you can kill him.
You just seen it, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and fill us in on this Rams-Cowboys deal.
Yeah, the Rams just traded Tavon. Why didn't they just put Dez and we just trade receivers at this point? Well, the Rams just traded Tavon Austin to the Dallas Cowboys.
Trayvon Austin is going to the Dallas Cowboys. John, how do you feel about that?
For the 192nd pick, I'm all right with it. Tavon Austin.
So they gave him a pick too?
That's what they traded him for, the 192nd pick.
So they just added another receiver. Goodbye, Cole Beasley.
I'm trying to understand.
Cole Beasley.
There's a lot of writing that's going to be on the wall for a lot of players here.
Boy, they cut.
Tavon Austin is definitely a game breaker. He can return punts, return kicks.
I mean, you saw what he did with Goff last year.
I'm not sure how good he is at catching the football because the Rams.
Well, that depends on how good Dak Prescott throws the football.
Well, I got to tell you, what's going to happen here is we have so many different new parts. And for no other reason, we're going to be coming out and surprising people because they're not going to know what to expect. You know, you knew what to expect with Cole Beasley, with Jason Witten, and Dez Bryant, and how to defend it. Now, all of a sudden, you've got a whole new set of wide receivers that are going to be in there in the mix. You've got an offensive line that should be stout. This might be actually kind of scary. So, you happier with him than Dez Bryant?
Nah. I mean, if we're talking about players, Dez Bryant's a better player, but the direction that we're going, I'm happy about that.
They're going young.
He's not going to come in and complain about not getting.
Well, that was going to be.
No, he won't. He won't.
Hold on. We only had 2 catches that one game. We needed more catches that one game.
Okay.
We need more passes thrown.
I'm happy about where the offense is going. Yes, I am. I'm happy about where the offense is going.
You do.
But what I say, I'm happier with.
He's not going to challenge Dak.
Yeah.
Dez is not. Tavon Austin's not going to challenge.
Well,
put his leadership at jeopardy.
But did he challenge Dak or did he challenge the OC?
Yeah, exactly.
But the deal is he can go deep though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter either way. If you're complaining to him or complaining to him, you're still complaining and mad about what's coming from me.
So here's what. So
here's what. You can't really separate and say, "Oh no, Dak, we're good," even though you're not throwing the ball. I'm just mad at this guy. No, he's still gonna be mad at Dak.
So here's
I'm gonna tell you, no, because listen, I told you when I talked about Dez Bryant going, I look at body language and I look at what's out there. When Dak Prescott said, "I've got to throw Dez Bryant a better ball. I've got to hit him in the face mask," that was a shot fired at Dez Bryant, basically saying, literally, "You suck. I can only hit you right here, and that's the only way you're going to catch it."
We're not going to solve that with Tavon Austin because the Rams don't throw him the ball. They were handing him the ball. Tavon ever did. Look, when you got speed and you're somebody that's very elusive, and they can't throw you the football, you can't catch.
But hold on. But see, here's the thing. Dez Bryant doesn't have speed anymore. He can't really get deep like he used to. He's always been good. But Trayvon Austin, though, does have that speed, and he can be that deep threat. He has that deep threat ability to at least we got to cover him.
Okay, so
we got to at least stretch the field. If we're talking about taking him and just running him deep, you know, if you got 8 men in the box, he's going to have one-on-one coverage. You're going to be able to, do some things with him. I keep saying this to people, and they don't want to believe me, but Dez Bryant, because he knows he wants the ball right away, early and often, defenses know that you're trying to get it to Dez Bryant. It limits you to your ability. So you've got 2 things that are fighting against each other. You got Dez Bryant, we're trying to get the ball to him. The defense says, "I'm not going to let you," and you got Dez Bryant pissing off, and you forget about the rest of the game.
Comparing Dez to Tavon Austin is like comparing Dez to
Lucky Whitehead. We know who spot he's taking.
Lucky White. We're going to use him the same way we use Lucky Whitehead.
Here's the thing. My guy Dez. You just throw the ball up, we go get it. That's all it is. You just throw it up. All you gotta do is throw it up. We gonna come down with 6 on that thing. That's all it is.
Are we?
Yeah, but your boy.
Are we talking about the guy who led the league in drops?
Are we talking about
the guy that literally had the ball bounce off his face mask?
But who led the team in touchdown reception?
Okay. When you're throwing it to him 3-1.
Hold on. But you gave me a stat, I gave you another.
Okay, Okoye.
The one you win.
Okay, Okoye.
I'm just saying.
Okay, Okoye.
You win with touchdowns, right? My guy had
Okoye,
6.
Is this your brother?
My guy had 6. What did everybody else got?
Okay.
Jared Williams didn't even score this season.
Here's the thing. Okay, but you know what? It's one of those things like with Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett's been there long enough that we should have change for change's sake. Okay, this apparently we'll see on if it's real or not on All or Nothing. The chemistry wasn't there between him and Dak. Quarterbacks are a premium, and Dak Prescott's making $600,000, and there's not a lot of quarterbacks out there. You're talking about an aging guy. He's getting up there, high price. You got to go with the quarterback because there aren't very many guys that can throw the rock.
Can I chase you a question? You remember the game when they played the Rams? Was it the first or second play? What happened when they threw the ball up in the air?
Dez had to bat it away because Dak threw a terrible damn pass.
One he batted away, but the other what he did when he was out there, he caught it, right? Because he threw it up to him.
He caught it and made somebody miss. Yeah.
But that's few and far between, though.
I'm just saying, all you gotta do is throw my guy the ball up in here. We gonna go get it.
But he's
gonna go get it.
Look, we got a young quarterback that was Romo got hurt, and they said, please go in, take care of the team, be safe.
Yeah.
Don't do these crazy things. Just stay under control.
Can you answer me a question?
So
why did you bring Allen Hurns in here then? Because he's supposed to be the younger Dez, right? Well, the younger Dez is, he went up and got. Or he's supposed to be. I'm just trying to figure out what we got to bring Allen Hurns.
Hurns can play Z and X.
Okay,
so they could have.
And here's ultimately, here's what the team is doing. They've been cap held forever. This means that you're going to have...
so my guy got to pay salary because they wanted to overpay Tony Romo, and they still paying Tony Romo all this money. So my guy got to suffer for it.
Or because Jason Witten got old and they didn't want to cut him and save $7 million.
But he took it.
Okay, okay. I hate to use your team as an example, but understand, New England doesn't give away gold watches for retirement. Nobody retires from New England. Nobody gets those big contracts, and you have the controversy of, man, we got a guy with $16 million, should we keep him? They realize that you have to be young to win, and a player is a commodity. Before you pay him that big contract, you're better off getting yourself some more picks and staying young to compete.
So it sounds like you're blaming the front office for what the Cowboys did.
Bingo! Ding, 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 ding,
of course.
Ding, ding.
Okay. Would New England ever have the Dez Bryant situation?
Has New England ever been in cap here?
They have had the Dez Bryant situation. Yes, they have.
New England will trade
him go.
Okay. New England will trade anybody. If I can get something more for you, you're gone. Why am I going to listen? I mean, it's the definition of insanity. You love players. You want to see them retire on your team, but you got to realize that the guys have the best part of their career this first
Only person retiring from this team is Tom Brady. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. And yet, every year, they're in the Super Bowl or damn close to it. Because they've got the formula. You constantly are bringing in new talent.
The city of Boston has the formula. The Patriots do it. The Boston Celtics do it.
But see, here's the thing that does for you. One, you're not paying a shitload of money and over the cap.
You can get out anytime you want.
Two, you're able to pick free agents that fit your system so you have depth. They are able to go ahead and say, I can get this guy who's only going to play 20 snaps a game, and I can pay him for a year or two, and he's gone. And that's the winning formula. And the Cowboys, I think, are trying to get there now. They're clearing up the books. They're going to take a lot of dead money this year, but they're getting young. They're getting really, really young. The long snapper is the oldest guy on the team. Sean Lee is now one of the older guys on the team.
You said we take a pay cut, man.
Well, you don't need to have a pay cut. No. I'm just saying, look, there's going to be some guys that are going to be gone. Tyrone Crawford, listen.
Oh, that trade right there just let me know Beasley.
Yeah. Well, Beasley, I've been saying for all offseason because, basically there's an out for them for $3.7 million.
They want to get
switched. That's the New England way. Draft a guy to replace this guy here.
Don't worry, guys. Cole Beasley won't be without a job too long because as soon as he hits the market, the Patriots will pick him up. We got it. Don't worry about it. He won't be there long. Huh?
Yeah, so
he won't be there long. So we like little young white receivers like Cole Beasley.
But unfortunately, football is a cold business, and it's hard because you have guys that you love. Everybody loves Dez Bryant, okay? You really love them, but the problem is you cannot pay 8 guys $70, $80 million on your cap and think you can compete because you're going to lose players no matter what you do. People are going to get hurt. And if you have a Tyron Smith go out and you got a Chaz Green to replace him, you're not going anywhere.
Hey, man, we could have took all they had to do was give us an extension, man. We could have stopped all that. The first cap hit wouldn't have been good.
But it was, listen, it was beyond just money. It was the totality of it. They got tired of the situations of Dez Bryant's injured, not showing up for treatment. Dez Bryant having meltdowns and things like that. Dez Bryant and the coaching staff not meshing. They just said, you know what?
It wasn't just Dez.
It's just a bad relationship. I'm not saying it's Dez is the blame on it. They faulted they ended up not being the ones. To me, when Dez Bryant was losing it, that's when you have your coaching comes in there. It's more than just X's and O's. It's the coach being able to get into this guy's head and say, hey, man, you're important. I need you now, man. Understand, look, we screwed up. We want to get you the ball. This is what we're doing to make sure that you get what you need. But I did not see a single coach when Dez Bryant was melting down on the sidelines or sitting there on the bench with his head going back. Nobody. And I blame the coaching staff on that. No. That's when you have to actually, you got to know when to yell at a guy and you got to know when to hug a guy.
We know.
Okay?
But check this out, though.
We know what coach, if he was here, would have gotten his face ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
But check this out, though.
And that's where I'm interested.
Johnson, you better shut up.
We were actually having a conversation about this, and I want to see this, right? Because everybody's talking about, ooh, Jason Garrett with the F-bomb. Yeah, you got people that...
I'm not buying that.
Okay, right. My question is, how were the players reacting? Because it was like, okay, yeah, big deal. You know, if you're doing an F-bomb and then you're cutting somebody and they realize, oh, this guy ain't playing, then that's a different story if somebody just saying F-bombs and saying F-bombs ain't nobody going anywhere. There's no fear. So I'm looking forward to looking to this. But Trayvon Austin is now a Dallas Cowboy, and boy, it's getting interesting. I'm Mark Holmes. I got Walt from Best of Business. I got my man Michael here. I got DMV Dallas Cowboys.
DMV.
Definitely.
Subscribe, baby.
And we got the Giant fan, of course, staying out of the drama. Hold on to your hats, guys. We'll see you soon.